Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. We've got a monumental, historic show today.
So excited with that big title. Yeah.
Seriously. Well, seriously, this is the first time that Beach Police Chief Dan Carswell, it's unbelievable the first time that he's been in studio with us.
This is awesome.
Finally made it to the big time.
Yeah, see, here it is.
Well, I got news for you, Chief. If you're waiting for the big time, still got a few more steps up the ladder, sir.
I'm here. I made it.
But we will talk to the Chief about, we got a lot going on the beach. You know, we got Light Up the Night happening coming up soon. We got the Ron Parker Legacy and Memorial coming up as well. And we got a lot. We got a lot of fun stuff happening on the beach. Cops and Claws.
Yeah, they always do like really cool stuff for families to like enjoy their time together. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Really cool.
Great
a lot
job.
of community engagement out there on the beach. So very excited to talk to Chief Dan Carswell, and we'll talk to him in just a couple of minutes. We've also got your horoscopes, your events, your memes, all that good stuff that you look forward to on this show. But before we get into it, we will tell you about our great sponsors, Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they've been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on honesty, integrity, and community service, that Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got their state-of-the-art service facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays out there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. Now, they are the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service. They're just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at the Bailey Group, they provide custom solutions for happy and healthy employees. Building the perfect plan to attract high-performing and loyal employees can be hard. Making sure that plan meets legal, regulatory, and other requirements is even harder. What you need is a program that is customized especially for you, not some off-the-shelf cookie-cutter package. One that's designed for your size, your location, your number of employees, your demographics, your type of business. Finding the right solution depends on having a different perspective that can help you see the bigger picture, as well as those intricate details that you might miss. That's where the Bailey Group comes into the picture, bringing you the right people, technology, experience, and insights that can help you see and do so much more. They take the headaches out of the process. Give them a call and let them do that for you. 904-461-1800. And then, of course, our friends at Elace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, look no further than Elace Med Spa. Hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments. They do it all, and they do it the best. They literally train the rest of the country on how to do these services, which is awesome to have the best of the best right here in St. Augustine. And what else they got going on right now, Davey, for the holiday season?
Golden ticket campaign right now. So if you go in and buy a gift card for like say $250, you get an extra $25, and they're going to give you a makeup bag. And inside that makeup bag is going to be one golden ticket in which you can win up to $7,000 worth of prizes at Elace Med Spa. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, check that out at elace.com.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And we officially welcome in Chief Dan Carswell to the studio. Chief, how are you this afternoon?
I'm great. Great. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Now, you're a big fan of some of these runs and stuff. I see you at all of the runs.
I am. I was. I have a little bit of a hip issue going on now, but for the past few years, it's been a big deal for me, especially all the ones on the beach there.
Okay.
Making sure I participate,
Nice. Yeah. I know we got the Santa suits coming up, and we always see you out there.
Yep.
So
I'll be there just on the sideline.
That's
cheering
perfect.
everybody on.
With us.
Right.
Perfect.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Now, I guess I got to start by asking a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to get into the world of law enforcement.
Right. So lived in Florida all my life. Grew up in Jacksonville Beach, not too far from here.
Okay.
Came down here about 20 years ago when I got hired on by the police department. Had plans on just being here for a few years and going back to Jacksonville, but just loved it so much, loved St. Augustine Beach so much, you couldn't pay me to leave.
We got you. Good.
Yeah. Growing up, like most kids, I was inspired by my dad. My dad was a captain in the United States Navy.
Wow.
Really always wanted to have a career with purpose like he had. Really inspired me a lot. Navy wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do a ship for that long. I just, I like to be out and be able to move about. My first job was a lifeguard in Jacksonville Beach.
Okay.
And we worked really closely with the Jacksonville Beach Police Department. And just seeing those guys and how they interacted and how much they loved their job. And it just really inspired me to want to join the police academy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay. Very cool. And how long have you been with St. Augustine Beach in total?
Just about 20 years now. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
20 years, yeah. 4 years as the chief now, 20 years total.
Yeah.
Are you loving this leadership position as chief?
It's great. It's something completely different than what I've done, previously. As a lieutenant, I'm still a little bit involved in patrol, still out there on the road a lot more now, just being an indoor cat, as I call it. It's a completely different challenge, but I really am enjoying it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Good.
You guys do a lot of community engagement things down there on the beach. And we were talking before the show, how important it is to really put a human face on the police officers that keep us safe, especially in you guys' area. You've got the Cops and Claws. Cops and Claws coming up, right?
Yep.
That's a good one for this season.
Right. Yep, December 11th, a free event for the kids. Come out and meet Santa, take your picture with Santa for free. We'll have Christmas music, Christmas movies playing, a lot of static displays with us. The fire department's out there, state park, public libraries, all have events and games for the kids to play out there.
Right.
And it's just really great for our community. It's our favorite event of the year to do. We love it. The kids seem to love it. We have such a great community. We like to give back as much as we can to them.
I think it's important for the
one.
youth to be able to communicate with you guys too.
Right.
I mean, I always grew up as I was scared of police officers, and honestly, ever since I was
Same here.
with 904 now, I got to know that you guys are actually real human beings and amazing, behind the badge. So, how do you kind of cross that bridge when you have these events like that?
Right. So we try and get as much of our police officers out there. It's all volunteers. So we get a lot of volunteer officers out there just interacting with the kids, playing with them, talking with them. And it just puts, like you said, a more personal face on the police officers, having that positive interaction as opposed to, normally when we're coming across these children, it's, it's one of the worst days of their life normally when we meet people, whether it be through their parents or through something that happened to them. So having that early on interaction in a positive manner really helps form those bonds with us.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is a great one. The kids really love it. There's my God kids. I used to take them every year to this one.
Right.
I mean, it's great. You guys also have, I guess, coming up just after the new year, right? The memorial honoring Ron Parker. I mean, this is a name that most people know, and to be honest, most people know it just as the name of the park.
Right.
Right. But there was so much more to this man's legacy, this officer's legacy here in St. Johns County, right?
Right. So, Ron Parker spent his whole life serving. First he was in the Navy. He spent, I believe it was 5 years at the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, and then came over to the St. Augustine Beach Police Department. January 12th, 1975, he responded to a crash at what's now the MC Suites, but it was like a pier bulkhead back then. He came across Thomas DeShirlia, and that's the only time I'm going to mention his name. But unbeknownst to him, he was wanted for bank robbery and murder.
Oh wow!
And
I didn't know that.
so when he's interacting with this gentleman, he accidentally gave him his real ID instead of the fake ID. So he knows the jig is up. That Ron Parker now has his real ID, and that he's going to be outed soon.
He's going to find out. Yeah.
So while Marshal Parker was sitting in his vehicle running all the information, he shot him twice, ended up killing him. Stole his police vehicle. There was a bit of a chase and a shootout at the Bridge of Lions. He ended up being captured, served life in prison. He died in 2013. So
wow, really?
But Ron's legacy is it's more than that. Like you said, shortly after his death, there in 1975, they were doing upgrades to that park, and they decided to dedicate it to him. And so now it's Ron Parker Park, as we all know it. Mm-hmm. And also recently, they've, I guess it's not recent, 2008, they've developed a scholarship working through Flagler College.
I didn't know
so
that
there's a Ron Parker Memorial Scholarship. This is all done through his family. He has a great support staff with his family, help keeping his name alive. So there's a scholarship. It goes towards people wanting to get into law enforcement, so or similar fields. Yeah.
How is a tragic moment like that? How did that change the face of St. Augustine Beach Police?
Right. Well, it really lets people know. And so we have a wall dedicated to Ron up in our PD out in the lobby. And I think it really helps a lot of especially this younger generation know that, that's what we sign up for, even in such a quiet and, beautiful town like St. Augustine Beach, that's why we're here, and that's what we sign up for. So it really helps puts a face to that and really opens up the eyes to some people, especially these younger kids getting in this job.
Yeah, it's so scary when things like that happen.
Well, that'll be great. And is that ceremony open to the public? Can the public attend that?
It is. I encourage the public to come. We'll have local law enforcement from all over joining, elected officials, city staff, public. There's a lot of public that actually does show up, but a lot of people show up. I'm impressed every year with how many people show up to see that. But if you can't make it and you just want to help out, you can donate to COPS. That's Concerns of Police Survivors. They're nationwide, and they help support families of people who are killed in the line of duty, law enforcement officers, or just reach out through Flagler College about the scholarship. But we encourage the public to join, please.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Another thing you guys are doing, you do it every year. It's a great tradition out there, is the Light Up the Night. This is the New Year's Eve fireworks. For people who that name may sound a little new or unfamiliar, it used to be Beach Blast Off.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You guys changed the name recently, but similar, except it's not just located at the pier, right? It's kind of spread out a little bit
Right.
more.
The rebranding, as we've called it. Yeah. So this is the 5th year that we've moved away from what I called like the carnival back in the day.
Oh, I hadn't realized it's been already 5 years. 5 years.
5th year. Yep. So instead of having that, the roadways blocked off and everything, closed in there at the pier, our city staff, I got to shout out Melinda Conlon and Max Royal. They've done a great job with making this. It's a month-long event now. So it starts with the tree lighting, which we just recently did.
Yep.
And then we have events every week, mainly on the weekends.
Okay.
We'll have a holiday market. We have the Carswell Claus coming up at the PD. We have an art walk, and then it culminates with the Light Up the Night. And like you said, it's not just at the pier. We have trolleys that'll take you to A Street, to 10th Street, and it really brings people into our community and help visit our businesses, visit the restaurants, and really see the entire city as opposed to just standing in the pier parking lot and looking up and watching the fireworks.
Yeah.
Quite a spectacle every year.
Do you guys still, I mean, you still do the fireworks though, right? Fireworks is still part of the big celebration.
They're still going off. Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah. That's a fun time out there.
Yeah.
So what have you been pleasantly surprised with in your time being chief out there in St. Augustine Beach? Like anything that stands out? I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Any positive vibes, any kind of story. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what have been some memorable experiences from your time as chief?
Well, really, I've been super impressed with the feedback from the community. Obviously, taking over for someone like now Sheriff Hardwick, he was loved out there. He's still
larger than life human being, right?
He's a tough act to follow. Everybody knows that. I always say I never want to speak after Sheriff Hardwick because he does such a great job. Then you get up there and
he's a good speaker, man.
We had his wife on yesterday, and she says the same thing. Yeah.
Right. So. No, just really the support that I've gotten from the community and from the commission and from the police department has just been fantastic. We get a lot of police officers who come from Putnam County or from other agencies, other states, and they're like, I was driving around and people were just waving at me and just saying hi. And I was completely confused by it. I was like, well, welcome to St. Augustine Beach. That's how it is. So I just couldn't be any more impressed with the community as a whole in the agency. So.
What separates your culture versus downtown or even sheriff's office? Is there anything?
Right, because they're all a little
bit different. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that really separates us, but I know with our agency, we try and focus a lot on the community. Being there for 20 years now, I've seen the ups and downs of this agency. And throughout the whole time, we've had such strong support for the community. I'm sure some of you remember, 2012, 2011 with the getting rid of the police department and the blended approach they were going to do for a while.
Right,
And the community came out and said, no, we want our beach police department here. So they've supported us throughout the years. So we make sure it's important to give back to them and just be heavily involved with the community as much as we can give back. It really, it's reciprocal. The more we give back to them, the more they come and support us.
Yeah, they really do love you guys.
What are some of your big challenges out there?
Right now, obviously, with the summer season being over, we're in a little bit of a downtime with as far as traffic and visitors and things like that. But during the summer season, it really picks up out there. There's 7,000 or 8,000 people in our city, so 25 officers is fine. But in the summertime, when we get 30, 40,000 visitors a day, especially filling that beach, it's tough sometimes to man everything and to really keep up with that traffic demand and the call volume demand. So it's something we have to manage with moving pieces around constantly.
Yeah.
Right. Like Nights of Lights is St. Augustine Police Department's. That's their big time of year, right? Summer is you guys' big time of year,
exactly.
I guess, on the
Makes
beach.
sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned officers coming in from different agencies and noticing a cool difference at St. Augustine Beach Police. Are you guys, as I understand it, you guys are recruiting now? You guys are hiring now? What does that look like?
We are. Yeah, we have a few openings. We're doing some interviews now. Everything's going pretty well. But yeah, we're always hiring. We're always accepting applications. And, we have what I like to call it's a weird little family we have out there. So whereas most agencies are always hiring, bigger agencies, 20, 30 people at a time, they got to mass, produce people in there. We're hiring 1 or 2 at a time, so we can be pretty picky and choosy about who we want. And we want someone that's going to fit not only our police department, but our community. So it's something we do. It's a slow process because we want to make sure somebody fits and someone that's going to stay.
What does that mean? Like, can you dive in a little bit? Like, somebody fits. Like, do they need to have any sort of like schooling prior? Like, what would be a perfect situation for somebody to be hired in the beach?
Right. So obviously they have to have the mandatory requirements to be a police officer, that 19 years old, graduated the academy, all those types of things. And most agencies look for, they want problem solvers. They want people who are dedicated, people with integrity. Obviously we want that too. But again, we want someone who not only can be that hard charger and get out there and be that police officer, but you got to be able to turn it off. We want people stopping, getting out of their car and going, walking into the businesses, saying hi to getting to know our community. Cool. And that's not everybody. Not everybody gets into law enforcement to get out there and to hug people and go meet people at the businesses. That's just a fact. So those are the people we look for.
So Pete, you're
personable.
Out.
Yeah, I am out. I would not be personable enough to work on the beach. Chief, thank you so much for coming in, man.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. Really great to finally have you in studio. And if you guys got anything coming up ever or anything that we need to know about as a community, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to have you back on again.
You need volunteers? We got you.
Can I just mention real quick one more thing?
Go for it.
Kilo's Presents for Pets. So this is our first year after K9 Kilos passed away last year, sadly.
He was so popular out there, man.
Right. He's our most popular officer ever.
Really was.
And this is our first year without him, so we want it to be a big year. So please come donate at the Beach Police Department or any pet stores. We have the drop-offs all over the city, and we gather all those pet supplies, pet food, and we go donate it like little Santas on Christmas Day to the pet shelters.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I'll put link in comments for everybody. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Appreciate
Huge. Thank you very much, Chief, for coming in and for all that you do on a daily basis.
Appreciate you guys.
People really love you out there on the beach, and it's an honor to finally have you in the studio.
I appreciate
with us,
it. Been great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chief Carswell.
Yeah, great chat.
Yeah, man. He really is a community guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy that I run into at a lot of these events that you and I are at. He's really a guy who loves being out there with the community. And I think that shows through his leadership in the Beach Police Force. I really do.
And all these fun events. Light up the night. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I didn't realize it was a series of events leading into it. That's
right.
Cool.
I'm
cool
glad he gave us some clarity on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Another thing that's pretty cool, our friends at Old Town Trolley, now is the time to hop aboard an Old Town Trolley and hang out and view the Nights of Lights. It's pretty much the best way to see the Nights of Lights out there. It is their holiday trolleys. You can go to holidaytrolleys.com and find all the information there. Get yourself some tickets and reserve yourself a bench. Get you and your family a bench to yourself.
It's nice.
Out there for the Nights of Lights. It is really
4
nice.
people. You just walk up. If you have that VIP pass, you get right on, skip the line. Yep, it's awesome.
Easy. holidaytrolleys.com. Go there now. Well, not now. Go there in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
And for a fabulous 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air have been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. We're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just the experts or the cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service work. They also have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and rocking high efficiency systems. From Lennox Wonders to the Ultra Smart iComfort thermostat, they've got all your HVAC products in sight. Give them a call today. Get on one of those maintenance plans. 904-461-0070.
And some big news about our friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. They're starting a fight club where they fight in the courtyard. Did I get your attention?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get people's attention.
Definitely got the attention. I was like, oh, wow. Why did I miss this
He's
memo?
like, how did I not know about this? I'm at Bin 39 all the time.
I'm ready.
It is the place where...
I'm the gladiator of wine. Yeah.
There you go. Smashing wine bottles over each other's heads. Yeah. Oh, no, they're the place to go to find your new favorite wine for sure. They've got over 95 in stock, handpicked from all over the globe. There is no better place to enjoy a great glass of wine or take a bottle home with you than our friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. They're at 4 St. George Street, which is right up there, basically right next to Orange Street. So right on that side of things. And great little courtyard area where you can just kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of downtown St. Augustine and enjoy yourself a few glasses of wine. It's a great spot and really great people, super kind people.
So fun. They're great.
Yeah,
great follow on socials, too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
20% off of all bottles right now. This is the time to make a move over at Bin 39.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. Bin 39. All right, it's horoscope time. Yeah, Cancer, Leo, Virgo on deck. Start with Cancer. Cancer, you're feeling moodier than a toddler who was denied a cookie.
Oh.
Everyone around you seems to have miraculously transformed into stress-inducing emotional vampires. People might try to comfort you with sticky, sweet advice or motivational quotes today, but they'll only succeed in making you want to punch a pillow.
Or bite one.
Yeah. Try to keep it together. Long enough to binge watch your favorite show while enjoying the therapeutic benefits of junk food. Just avoid mirrors and self-reflection. You don't need that stress today.
Yeah, right.
Leo, today you're like a lion who's been asked to wear an apron and wash the dishes. Really? Who wears an apron to wash the dishes? You want to roar, but mostly you'll just end up grumbling under your breath. People keep expecting you to be the life of the party, but today, your energy is akin to that of a deflated pumpkin after Halloween.
Ooh, you need a day off.
Yeah. Enjoy the adoration of others, but remember they'll never love you as much as you love yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Learn how to love yourself before you love others.
Okay. And finally, Virgo, your plans are going up in flames as quickly as a paper in a campfire. And it's colder than your comments about people who cut in line. I think they're talking about the weather.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah. Despite your unwavering commitment to organization, today the universe is swapping your perfectly aligned ducks for chaotic squirrels. Don't bother cleaning your house. It'll just get dirty again. That's my motto. Instead, pick a small thing to criticize heavily. It's cathartic. And today, everyone else is doing something wrong anyway.
Yeah, that's the truth.
There you go. All right, what do you got for us?
All right, well, we heard from our buddy Kelly Fitzsimmons doing some great stuff.
Okay.
He put together a fun holiday-inspired drink menu for Senora Jerez. It's a sherry bar focusing on famed wines from the coast of Spain. This is located on the Inn on Charlotte, right in the heart of downtown. But yeah, he's taking over as a guest bartender that night with a unique sherry-based cocktails. Kelly will be the amusement of the night, that is for sure. Wednesday, December 11th, so tomorrow night. If you work in the biz and want to learn some more about sherry, which is a sweeter wine, while supporting one of the best, this is a perfect occasion. It's Sherry Christmas with Kelly Fitzsimmons as guest. So yeah, check that out. Senora Jerez is located on 52 Charlotte Street, inside the Inn of the Charlotte Hotel.
So when there's like a sherry sauce on the menu at a restaurant, that's
yeah, they'll cook it down to a reduction, but yeah, that's like a little bit of a sweeter feel to it. Yep.
Well, you can tell I never worked in the kitchen at a restaurant.
Sort of like an after dinner
except
wine.
for the dishwasher.
Like a dessert wine.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Hey, we heard from our great sponsors for the Florida Man Games, the St. Augustine Attractions Association.
Oh, great peeps.
Lots of
great
peeps.
football supporters, too.
Yeah, they're amazing people.
They are.
So tickets are going fast for the Christmas Cabaret they're featuring this month. This is at Limelight Theater on stage December 12th through the 15th. and December 19th through the 22nd. Remember, there's going to be like one that's going to be a classical Christmas, and the other one's going to be more of a modern Christmas show. So this is the most festive event of the season, so get your seats now before they are gone, gone, gone. First weekend is traditional music, like I said. Second is modern hits, of course, by the world famous and fabulous Jeff Dodd. So this is a must-see. Go to limelight-theater.org and support the St. Augustine Attractions Association.
Very cool. Very nice.
And Volano Holiday Village. This is December 14th. There's going to be live music from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. They also have that Circus of Adventure that's going to be there. There's 3 showings. Yeah, they do the tightrope walking thing. It's really cool. That's at 1:30, 3 o'clock, and 4:30. Of course, Santa and the world famous gorgeous Mrs. Claus will be out there 4 to 6 p.m. There's going to be hot chocolate and so much more. Check that out, Volano Holiday Village.
Very cool. Very nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
There'll be fun stuff out there in Volano. They do important stuff out there at Magnolia Family Dentistry because they're redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Augustine and St. Johns County. I got to tell you, their commitment to excellence shines through in every aspect of their care, from just the routine checkups to the very advanced medical procedures. Dr. Rodriguez and her dedicated team always provide a warm, caring atmosphere where your health and your happiness are their top priority. Experience the difference for yourself at Magnolia Family Dentistry, where a healthy smile meets exceptional care. Schedule your appointment today by calling 904-824-0990 and see why so many in our community trust Dr. Rodriguez and her team with their dental care. Also, our friends at the new North Florida Winter Experience. This season, experience the magic of Christmas at Ancient City Farmstead. From now through December 22nd, you can join them every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for an extremely festive celebration like none you have ever experienced. You'll marvel at the region's largest decorated Christmas tree, standing an impressive 45 feet. Must have taken them days to decorate that tree.
Really?
You can visit Santa's workshop where the little ones can share their holiday wishes and enjoy delicious seasonal treats from local food trucks and warm up with a cup of hot chocolate.
Very good.
Yeah, man. You can also take a glide on their synthetic ice skating rink, which is amazing. I'm seeing lots of videos. People are loving it. The kids love it. And the parents are trying to figure out how to ice skate. It's pretty hilarious.
It's hysterical.
It is. It really is. It's perfect for capturing that winter magic right here in the Sunshine State. Also, some family-friendly attractions like reindeer games, Bumble's Bounce House, and a lot more. Don't forget to pick your perfect Christmas tree.
Ooh, half off right now.
That's right. And it's open from 5 to 9 on Saturdays and Sundays. And 5 to 9 on Fridays. And then Saturdays and Sundays, 2 to 9.
Oh, okay.
For tickets and more info, you can visit ancientcitychristmas.com.
And Panache, they've been living the fabulous life since 1987, and they invite you to their pamper party every single day. Their mission is simple. They're there to sprinkle joy from head to heart, one guest at a time. From a chic haircut to a soul-soothing massage, their team is all about pampering you to the max. What sets Panache apart? Well, that's their squad of talented experts on a mission to make your wildest dreams come true. Panache is an Aveda salon that's an oasis just for you, where innovation and artistry are their middle names. They're there to exceed your expectations, so get posh and go to getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
Yeah.
All right, today we got gifts people receive that they'd rather not get.
Okay.
All right, so this first one is an expensive and lovely gift basket full of gourmet foods in which I couldn't eat because of life-threatening food allergies. Yeah, you might want to re-gift.
You gotta know your audience.
Yeah, I definitely want to re-gift that.
Is that orange juice in there?
I feel like it's orange juice. It looks
Random.
like some super green salad. What are you, allergic to salad?
Everything? Jeez.
Jeez, God's sakes.
Your
Try
life
it.
sucks.
Oxygen must not be good either. All right, this next one. For my 16th birthday, my grandmother gave me a rain bonnet, that kind that's folded on an accordion you find at the drugstore with their clear plastic ones that snap under the chin. They used to see these with old ladies that wash and set their hairstyles.
Yeah, what are we living in the 1940s?
I know,
Who gives
right?
that as a gift?
Right, yeah. So, so then 10 days later, my cousin, who also turned 16, Granny gave her a new car.
Oh, Jesus.
That is real rude.
Wonder who the favorite is.
Seriously. Yikes. How about this for a gift? My divorce papers came in the mail on on the holiday.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice. Well, it could be an emancipation, so. Next to me, a coworker was gifted a colon cleansing kit.
Oh,
that could be nice.
That's more of a sign than a present, I
True,
think. That's,
true.
I think,
Yeah,
a message.
passive aggressive. Yeah. Next up, my mom gave me her high school diploma for 1 year for Christmas when I was 24.
Does she think you're not going to get your own?
Yeah, sorry, Mom. It's non-transferable, right? Yeah. Jeez. Oh, this one's creepy. Next up, my Uncle Tommy gave me soap and a razor as a Christmas present when I was 13. Not the best thing to give from my uncle when you're a young girl starting puberty. Yeah, it's not a nice thing. It's terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
could have done better.
Next up, my niece and nephew gave me a dirty fork years back. I still have it. It's held up by a stormtrooper in my office.
That's great. I actually love that. I'm going to give somebody a dirty fork this year.
Yeah. Next up, I remember this as a kid. I vaguely remember like the soft, plushy toilets. Well, this kid was talking to his grandmother about how much he enjoyed the experience. Well, grandma for Christmas 1 year wrapped up a nice, cushy toilet seat for you.
Hopefully it wasn't used. I don't know where you get those anymore.
Yeah, you go back to grandma's house and she don't have it anymore.
Right,
Yikes.
Ooh.
Next up, how about the gift that I gave them last year? They just gifted it back.
Oh, there you go.
My grandmother was fierce for this. Like 1 year,
Really?
my mom gave her a microwave, and the next year, we got the microwave back. And finally, an already scratched off lottery ticket that lost.
Why? Why? That misses the point of giving a lottery ticket as a gift.
God's sake.
Wow.
Already used. Jeez.
I guess it just gets straight to the point, right? You're going to lose.
Yeah.
So you lose.
Is that karma? I don't know.
All right, great show today. Thank you very much.
Yes.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.